and rip it to make sure that the fabric is all grain. A lot of times it's just muslin or, domestic cotton. It's not expensive. So they might not match up when you put the two right on top of one another. So what we want to do is make sure that we line up the tightly woven edge, which is called the selvage. So when the match goes up together, and push it out and make sure everything lays nice and flat. You can see that this end is off and then this end is off, but everything else lines up in between. Okay? So I don't want you to do it while I'm doing it. I want you to listen. Please recording it. I'm going to be here Sunday from 11 till 4. You're going to take the pattern and fold it in half because we're going to cut this skirt on a fold. So I know you all cut out the whole front skirt, but we're only going to use half of it. And then fold it in half. So I line it up at the side, at the top and the bottom, and then crease it at the top and the bottom so it lays flat and it's nice and even. It's the same. So I'm going to take this folded edge and line it up on this folded edge, and then we're going to pin it in place.
So it's almost like making a little skirt again?
Yeah, exactly, but now this is full size. So we're going to pin it in place. Make sure you pin all the corners. And these little T's, those are called notches. So make sure you pin all the corners and all of the notches. And these are called darts. Make sure you pin the darts. What happens is when you cut out the fabric, you will lift it up and you don't want it to cut off the line. So you want to pin, when you try and turn the scissors around a certain area. So in order to get the pins in easily, what I do is I make the pin hit the table and then push it up. Sort of go through all the layers. So
you went around in like clockwise.
Right, so I make sure I hit all the corners first and then I hit everything else in between because you want to make sure it's laying nice and flat. Now the back skirt.
You don't need to hit the middle part? So
No, because we're going to cut on the outside perimeter. Okay? So if this will fit right in here and this one do, it fits, we want to measure it and make sure it's on grain. So you want to take your tape measure. And I'm going to have to come around and mark the green line, but I'm going to just follow this center back line. And you want to measure from the tightly woven edge, which is called your selvage, to this will fit right here at 2 7/8. So I want the number to be the same at the top and the bottom of my grain line. So if this will line up and fit on here 2 7/8, I need this to do the same number. So I'm going to line this up and move this over until it hits 7/8. Because if you don't match them the same at the top and the bottom, when you sew them together, the grain lines fight each other. It's either going to twist to the front or twist to the back. It won't hang straight, and you can never fix it. So then what I'm going to pin? All the notches.
Is that why certain pairs of pants twist to the front?
Exactly, it's off grain. That's exactly right. All the notches, all the corners. And then we're going to cut it out. Now, we're going to do these darts the same way we did on the miniature version. In the industry, they would have a machine come and punch the hole right there. But we're not going to have a punch hole right there. We're going to take the awl and punch a hole just above that so we can mark our dart. And then take your chalk or your blue pen and mark it, and you'll get that little tip, and then we'll snip it, and then we'll join the lines together. All right? So I'm going to finish pinning this and then cut it out. So when you're cutting out your garment, whatever it is, you just want the scissors to slide along the paper. You don't want to lift it up while you cut, because then you have a tendency to cut crooked. Take the scissors, I put my hand right along the side, and I cut, and then lift it up and cut. I don't take the scissors all the way down and close it, because then you end up with little choppy lines. Then when I get to the end, I close it up, lift it up enough to get my scissors under it. Let my hand follow right along the side. I'm still under with some because I'm still not gonna pick it up with the dart. Cut right along the outside edge. I'll go back and clean that up. They were tight. And then I want to snip my notches. So just like we did on the miniature one, snip it, all the notches all the way around the entire perimeter. Trim that little bit off right there. Down the side, all the notches. The notches is a language. It's telling the sewer that this is a 1/2-inch seam allowance. It's telling them that this is a pocket placement. It's telling them that sew 2 darts here. It's telling them that this is the center front. And it's telling them that the hem is 1.5 inches. By all the notches, it's telling the sewer what they need to do. So it's important that you notch them all. And at the center front, we want to notch at the center front. Because if you don't do it, later on you're going to have to go back. So you might as well do it now. All right, so any questions so far? All right, so we're going to continue to do the same thing. You have a waistband. We're going to put that on, do that on grain, and then a pocket. So the pattern also tell you how many. The fabric is folded in half. It say cut 1 waistband. Pocket is say cut 4 pockets. So we're going to lay out 2 pockets and cut those. Move down and cut 2 more. All right, the fabric is folded in half. The skirt say cut 2. When you separate this, this will be 2. But when you open up the front skirt and say cut 1, it will be 1 because we cut it on a fold. All right, so the darts, let's that ruler go. We punched the bottom of that. Before, remember, we took the pin, and you could do it the same way even if you don't use the awl. We used the pin and we pinned the bottom, and then we followed the notches and drew the dart legs in. So we'll have a guideline for stitching our darts. And everybody remember how we pinned them? Yep. So we're going to do the same thing. Pin the darts, sew the darts. All right, so everybody clear? Any questions? We good so far?
Are we supposed to cut both of these out with the...
Do they sell this chalk in the
Yeah, I just went in,
glass store?
in the
I
school
need to go
store.
grab me one. How much
That's
is it?
good.
How much
I don't
was
know
it?
because I don't have to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Is it in your kit?
All right, you can stop it.
kid
That's
at
good.
home.
We good?
I'm telling you.
All right, let's get started. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Be careful.
I bought a blue